Hello, this is Renee, and Tom and I are on the Ultimate World Cruise, and we just docked in Dubrovnik, Croatia. We took a 10-minute drive to embark on an epic tour of the Dubrovnik Castle. We'll explore its rich history and then dive into the Game of Thrones filming locations. We're going to explore Dubrovnik Castle on our own. This place is a fortress and a palace, all rolled up into one dating back to the 13th century. It has been through wars, earthquakes, and of course, countless tourist photos. This is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you'll be able to see why once we finish the walking tour. Besides being a star of the small screen, the castle has its own epic history. The walls of Dubrovnik and the fort were built and expanded from the 7th century to the 15th century, involving thousands of workers over many centuries. We are going to climb countless steps today. First, we're going to go up to the top of the wall, which is called a rampart. The walls are up to 6 meters thick in some places, and imagine trying to break through all of that. Dubrovnik has been through many wars, starting with the Byzantine-Venetian Wars, all the way up into the Croatian War of Independence in 1991 through 1995. The views up here are absolutely breathtaking, and these are the views at the first level. You can see why this place was chosen for so many iconic scenes in the Game of Thrones. I've never watched the Game of Thrones, but Tom has, and after visiting here, I think I may need to start. And to think a civilization built this, and we're walking where they walk. The city's strategic location on the Adriatic Sea and its status as a wealthy and independent republic has made it a target for various powers over the centuries. The view just keeps getting better and better. And as you're climbing up, you don't realize how tall you are above the city until you look out and see the rooftops. Time to walk down all these steps. What's amazing about this castle is how seamlessly it blends history with fantasy. One minute you're learning about medieval battles, and the next you're standing where Tyrion Lannister delivered some of his best lines. The main street is lined with shops, cafes, and beautiful architecture. You could get lost in the alleys and discover hidden gems and soak up its lively atmosphere. One day here is just not enough. So back to Game of Thrones. It's time to meet up with our tour guide. Walking up all the steps to the Red Keep. Once again, we are walking higher and higher above the city. Yes, you just saw that man walking backwards down the steps. In the TV series, the Red Keep is a primary castle and residence of the king on the Iron Throne. The key scenes were Ned Stark's arrest, the Purple Wedding, the Walk of Atonement, the Battle of Blackwater, and the destruction of the Great Sept. Our tour guide was an actual extra when it was being filmed. When you think you're at the top, you're still not at the top. This is the top. What a view! I think it's the best view in the whole city. Just look at that. People built all of this. The fort is absolutely amazing. Now we're going to walk down all the steps and go to sea level. Some key scenes were filmed at this location: the Battle of Blackwater Bay, Joffrey's Name Day tournament, and various conversations. The fort is located on the Adriatic Sea. It is also referred to as the Pearl of the Adriatic. We are finally at the steps of the Great Sepp of Baylor, where the famous Walk of Shame took place. Before we went back to the ship, we stopped and got some local cuisine at a place called Tabasco Pizza. It was about a half-mile hike to get back to the bus to get back to the ship. What an incredible day exploring this castle, from its historic roots to its Hollywood fame. Whether you're a history buff or a die-hard Game of Thrones fan, this place is a must-visit. It is absolutely amazing. Here is our itinerary for the next 7 ports. Make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more adventures from every corner of the globe. See you at the next port.